Right, I've got my fresh press from the fridge. Let's open it up. And this one is Resting Peach Face, which I have made before, and it turned out really, really well. So, Resting Peach Face. And this one, it's brewing time 4 days, conditioning time 3 days. But if you want to give it extra, you can do it 7 days brewing and 7 days conditioning. So that's the fresh press. You also get the purifier and the yeast, and the box goes for recycling. So I've just put my other Pinter to be conditioned. So I'm going to purify this. Oh, what was that? Something's fallen off. That's supposed to fall off. A wee magnet. Oops. Yeah, so I'm going to, that water's hot. I'm going to dissolve the purifier in hot water rather than putting it directly into the Pinter. And I've got my wee stirring stick called a spurtle. It's a Scottish thing, it's for stirring your porridge. A spurtle. I'm going to put the carbonation on, turn the dial to carbonated so the water doesn't go everywhere through it. And I'm going to fill, and look how much is left. I don't know if that's picking that up. That's undissolved. You didn't want granules of that hanging around in your Pinter. I just realised I'm side onto the camera, so you'll be seeing me in full glory. Hold on, I'll just hold my stomach in. No, I'm 20 stone. So what's that? 280 pounds. And I'm only 3 feet tall. And yet there's still some. Maybe I should dissolve it in boiling water. This is hot water. Still some. So I'm going to fill this up to the line. There we go. I've got my what did I do with my cap? So I'm going to put this on and tighten it up so it's horizontal. It's really stiff, this. That's where this comes in handy as well. There we go. That's perfect. And I'll see if I can get this on. Usually I turn it upside down to get it on, because it's nigh on impossible to. It's super stiff. Yeah, I'm going to put it upside down and do it that way. and that's it. Much easier to do it like that. You shouldn't have to do that, but I'm sure that's a design flaw, or what do I know. Anyway, that's the dock filled. I'm going to give it a good shake. Done at 360. I'm going to take the dock off. Let's run the purifier through the tap. There's that white thing's falling off again. That's weird, isn't it? Is it supposed to be on or? Well, I don't know. No idea. Drain the dock. Put the tap back on. Easier said than done. That's it. I'm just going to drain that, let it run through. Don't need the carbonation off for that. I'm going to turn the carbonation off. It flows much better. The carbonation off. I'll turn it back on and try that again. Yeah, it flows much easier with the carbonation off. So that's that purified as well. Unscrew it. Mission impossible. There we go. Empty it. That's it purified. I'm going to let that drain for a moment. And then I'll come on to the brewing itself in a minute. Okay. I'm now going to start a fresh brew. Turn the dial to carbonated. It is already. I'm going to empty. I'm making resting peach face, which is a fruited sour, and I'm going to add that to hot water rather than just adding it straight to the cold water. This has been in the fridge. I've had it out for about half an hour, so it's quite thick and dopey. And I'm going to mix this with a wee bit of warm water just to make sure it's dissolved properly. It smells divine. I've made this before and it was really nice. The instructions say fill the pinter with cold water from the tap. I live in Scotland. The cold water from the tap's nearly freezing. So I've got my Spurtle, my mixing stick, which is already purified because I use it to mix the purifier. Just give that a good mix. And but I'm not going to add water straight from the tap. I'm going to add it from, I've got a water filter. So I'm going to do that. So fill this up to the line. and I'll just fill this one up. That'll pick that up. My water filler. Because the water here in East Lothian is chlorinated, and you're not supposed to be able to detect it, but I can't. So I just filtered all my water. Let's put that back here. And just repeat that. What I could be doing is prepare my yeast. And I'm going to put that in a little water and dissolve it that way. That's nearly it. Just to make sure it's dissolved. Well, not dissolved. There's no big clumps yet in the thingy. It's very technical. So add the yeast. Still a wee bit more to go. Now the instructions aren't clear. It says fill up to the line with cold water, then add your fresh pressing yeast, which takes it above the line. But I've got my fresh press and the yeast added, and now I've just filled it up to the line with water. So whether that's underfilled or what, I don't know. Anyway, I've purified the cap. Let's put that on. Make sure it's on straight, that's it. This one needs a wee bit of help to turn. Spurtle comes in handy again. It shouldn't really be this stiff, should it? I mean, it's just, I think that's a design flaw. That, yeah, that's perfect. The dock, which is purified, and I'm going to do the upside down method because I find that easier. I'm just going to add this onto the dock. No, shake it first. Now line this up. That's it. There we go. That's it on. That's the dock filling. And that's it ready to go into brew for, I think it's 5 days or 7. I've got it set to I've got my reminder set to the maximum anyway. So that's it. That just goes into the cupboard and just left alone, forgotten about. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.